For the 15th anniversary of Crow magazine, we've got something special. An interview with Barrie musician Lyric Dubee. He was at the Bourbon Club in Barrie on October 16th, 2015, opening up for the legendary Carol Pope. And he set aside a few minutes for a chat with us. So here's the interview with Lyric Dubee. Here we are with Lyric Dubee. We're downtown Barrie. Yeah. There's a great crowd here tonight, and it's what's it? It's bourbon, isn't it? Bourbon?
It is, yes.
Yeah. And well, he's opening for Carol Pope. He's going to do an acoustic set, and we're interviewing him tonight. And so thanks for coming by.
Not a problem, Sid. Hey, thanks for having me.
All right. Well, let's see. Questions. How old are you anyway?
Oh, I just turned 17 back in March.
You just turned 17 back in March.
Yeah.
That means you're 2 years old when I started this stupid magazine. Everybody's making it big except for me. Holy cow. Well, not that I'm jealous or anything. That's fine.
Hey, you know, I think you're doing pretty well. I've heard a lot about Sid Crowe.
Yeah, is it?
Quite a bit. Oh, yeah.
Is it good?
It's, well, what do you think is good? Define good.
Well, anything that doesn't involve the police.
Oh, no. I'm kidding. It's great. You're good, Sid. You're good.
All right. Good. Yeah, that summons isn't yet valid yet, so
all right.
Still pretty good.
I believe you, bud. I believe you.
Well, you know, I was wondering, how long have you been studying music anyway?
I think I've been studying music for 8 years now. I picked up the guitar when I was 9. Back ever since.
No wonder you're so good.
Oh, thank you.
And let's see, what else have we got? Who are your influences?
I'd have to say my biggest influences are probably Django Reinhardt, John Mayer, and Plenty.
Wow, those are formidable. I was going to say resources, influences. Sorry. Yeah, that's high quality stuff you are influenced by. And well, where do you see your music going?
I really see my music taking the turn in a more rock direction, especially with the upcoming tours and everything that's going to be going on. And it's looking positive. In a very kind of
seriously,
more
we've
of
been
the pop
talking
rock
about
genre, and we're hoping to get some more guitars in there, right?
Yeah. Well, I've been on your website, and you call it Revolution Rock, and it's powerful no matter what you do. Great stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Really?
You're welcome. Let's see. I would just guess that in your travels that you probably met a few famous people. Anyone you remember?
Oh yeah, actually I've been extremely lucky. I've met some cool guys like Carlos Santana. I even got a chance to hang out with Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and there's just so many. I met Slash as well. Yeah,
Slash! Wow, we're lucky that Lyric is still talking to us here in Barrie. Cow. Well, speaking of the United States, your band is from the U.S. Are there any language barriers with that?
I'd say there's a little bit. It took us a while getting used to. They didn't really understand the whole A thing, or the boots. Apparently we say a boot. I didn't know this, but yeah, for them it's a total different language.
Well, what are you and your band playing next? I mean, besides here.
Well, for starters, we got the biggest thing coming, which is not quite next, but we're heading off to Japan on November 11th, which is going to be awesome. And then we also have a Release Party coming up in Toronto on the 7th.
Wow! Well, I bet all your friends are going to ask you to bring back the craziest kind of souvenirs from Japan.
I'm sure I'll end up coming home with a few samurai swords or something.
Well, you should try to grab the Miku Stomp pedal. You ever heard that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the bird plays a little bit of the guitar himself. Anyway, I'll email you that later. It's called Miku Stomp. It's
All right, I'll check it out.
yeah, it's pretty cool. You've got 4 albums released, and you are, of course, only 17. Yeah, you must like recording, huh?
Oh, recording is probably one of my favorite things about music is that you get a chance to go in the studio and really be creative. And when you get a good producer as well, it really helps.
Hey, where do you record all these albums?
So far I've recorded over a few different studios. The first studio I recorded in was a place called Blue Box Studios, now called Your Productions here in Barrie. After that I ended up going to Toronto at Oak Studios, into Nashville 16th Ave, another studio in Toronto working with Dave Dunlop. And then from there I went to Los Angeles and worked at Spitfire Studios with Warren Hill, who did Aerosmith and The Fred.
When are you going back in the studio next?
Actually, I go to studio tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, back in tomorrow.
Well, and are you on tour anytime soon?
Yep, I did say I was going to Japan on the 11th.
Oh, yeah.
And from there, we booked in Japan a few gigs, and then we fly to China, and we're playing every single day for 3 weeks straight. It'll be crazy. Looking forward to it.
Well, try to eat something. You don't have to waste away. That's too much work.
I'll be having lots of rice in China, I'm sure. Lots of rice.
Well, let me talk about your 2 main axes, which are the Ernie Ball music band Luke Creek and the Majesty. Those are awesome. Let's let you talk about those 2 awesome instruments.
Yeah, so I ended up with the Majesty first, and I went down to St. Louis Obispo. I met with all the Louisville guys. They were really cool, really personable. And after I got signed with Louisville, they sent me home with the Majesty. I think that day I played 16 hours straight. That was my first 16-hour gig. And and the Luke was just recently sent to me. He sent me playing my St. Louis party and taking on tour. And actually, they were with the Majesty, so let's have a look at that. Hey guys, my name's Lyric Dubee, and this is my new music man, Majesty.
Great guitar! Woo! You know, it looks like we're about done. You are still not old enough to drink, and they won't serve birds here. So I brought a little flask of something along with me. You wanna snort before you go on?
I think I'm gonna hit the road, man. I gotta work, and get on stage and sound check, and you know the drill. I'll see you later, Sid.
Hey, you wanna drink with the birds?
See you later, bud.
What?
You let it come inside of your head, slip from your finger. So you say, yeah, or so you say. Don't let it follow you to your